Good morning, everybody. It is Thanksgiving Day. Happy Thanksgiving, Robin. So glad to spend some of this day with you. That is a gift. Thank you. So glad you're here. Thanks so much. Happy Thanksgiving. Good morning, Jamie. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Donna, good morning. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. We are in the midst of this giving of thanks. Irene and Bonnie, Vicky, how are you? Good morning. So glad. I hope you are all. My volume is low. Yeah, that is going to be a part of our challenge today, maybe. Yes, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Watching the Macy's Day Parade. Yep, you might have to. We're on the phone today, so we might be contending with a little bit of volume. So you might, if you need to turn that up, you might have to. Good morning, Linda. Hey, how are you? Sharon Landry. Hello. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you're all well this day. The Macy's Day Parade is happening. That's nice to see. All right, let me see if we can do a little better here for volume. I'm going to bring you a little closer and see if we've got a little more volume for you. How's that? Any better, friends? So we're. Good morning, Sharon. Hello from John. Hey, John is up and well. Hope you're doing well. Very good. All right, great to see everybody. Good morning. Good morning, Irene. Good, great. Thank you for that. We're doing all right this morning. Let's. How is everybody? Who else I see? Chris, good morning to you. I hope you're well. I don't know. Did I see you took a fall? Did I see that right? I hope you're well. I hope you're all right. Anyway, good, great. That's good. Good. All right, we are gathered here. Hey, Amy, great to see you. We've been journeying together for almost 8 months now. Since the middle of March, and we're coming to Thanksgiving. Good morning, Sandra. So wonderful to see you here, and glad you are well. And I think this Thanksgiving is more powerful than most. And so I simply wanted the opportunity to gather. Hey, good morning, Nancy. And say a few things about just our journey together over this year. How powerful it's been for me, and I hope it's been meaningful for you. All of these different names that have scrolled on here over this. Jim Pereira, good morning. Nancy, good morning. So great, so glad you're all here. That we've had this time and the space to journey together. That we've made this time and space to journey together. In this time when I know some of you are separated from those that you would prefer to be spending this day with, that there is a place here for you to give thanks. There is a place here for you to journey with each one of us. So we're here, and got a little fire going in the back there, and so with that we'll continue. And we'll continue this journey, but I want to begin our chat today with just saying, are you sure it hasn't been 8 years? Exactly. It feels like these 8 months have been 8 years for sure. So good morning, Audrey. Great to see you here. So I want to offer you something by way of, and this may be very simple, and in fact, we this was something that a little spiritual discipline that we did in the confirmation class, and that I will always seek to teach and to offer, because it's as simple as it may seem. It actually has great power to it. In its days. And so, because, if you heard some of our words last night, it was that Thanksgiving isn't just something we think about. It's not just a warm, chocolatey feeling. It is an action. And so, morning, Matt McDonald, that we're in this journey to give thanks. And it is in that all good things come. It really is. And so I want to offer you the most simple, and many of you already do it, and it's been secularized as kind of doing your highs and lows, but it actually comes from a discipline about 500 years ago of people who would come together, called some of the monastic communities that would come together, and it was called the examen, and it's actually this very elaborate way of examining oneself and examining one's life and the daily processes. And so they would do this daily, and they would do this hourly, they would do this weekly, they would do this monthly, they would do this over years, so that we would come again and again and again to find ourselves asking a couple of questions. That would be kind of how they would journey with us. And so I want to bring it to you today, which is, again, it's I'm sure it's something you've encountered before, but I want to hold it up because of the simple power of it. And I think the simple power of it for this time that we're in, for these 8 months that have felt like 8 years. Yeah, can I get an amen out of that? Like, yeah, that we're in that being in this Gorky time, being in this time that is really set apart, that is not like other times. Being in that has brought us to, I think, a time when what's called the examen can help us, and it's simply this. I know it's a lot of build up for a lot of nothing in some way, but I want to assure you it's not. So it's simply this. It's asking, what am I most grateful for? What am I most thankful for? Hey, good morning, Judy. Hope you're well. Hope Jack is behaving himself. What am I most grateful for? What am I in this? What is it of this life that's unfolding? Not someday, not in the past, but right here and right now. As you sit here and you listen to my voice, and if you want to throw it in the chat, I'm really. What is it that has most stirred gratefulness for you in this journey, in this time? What is it that you found that has most brought you to gratitude? What is it that you are able to act out thanksgiving for? What is that? And that we might name that. And so if you want to name that today and share it with our community that's gathered, I hope you'll do that, or I hope you'll share it with one another. But the second part of it, and I think this is as important, if not more important, the second part of it is, what am I least grateful for? Because I believe and we often will do like the highs and lows, like, oh, no, this was great and that was, but it's often hard for us to name what it is that we're not grateful for, because we don't want to encounter those pieces of our heart that would be rebellious. We don't want to look bad even to ourselves. We don't want to look bad. We don't want to be disconnected even from our own sense of being a good person. Like what are we least grateful for? What is it that's in our lives that is most difficult for us to find gratitude for? What is the thing that we feel like we can't do anything with and God can't do anything with? And not on this grand scale, but right here, right now, as you hear my voice, as you sit where you are, as you are journeying to this, that you might find yourselves and open yourselves up to something that is gnarly in your heart. That is because I think it is the naming of the gnarly in the face of gratitude, that when we're saying, I can be grateful for this, but that I don't know how I'm least grateful for. This thing and it may not be a complete sticking point. It may be just something that either you don't know what to do with, or something that continues to afflict you or to hold you, or maybe it's something, Vicky said anxiety. Yeah, exactly. Like how can I be, I'm least grateful for this malaise that has come over my life, in which I feel like I've got this little reactive part of me that's always on board, that I have to kind of constantly kind of like, okay, okay. And I think the power of naming that in the face of our gratitude, the power of naming that there are actually things we are least grateful for, opens us up to the whole world of the Spirit going to work. Nancy says, I'm most grateful for being refocused to stop and appreciate the wonderful things that we have in our life. So many small, wonderful things. Yes, there are gifts in these days. There really are. As difficult as they can be, there are gifts in these days. You're so right about that. Thank you for sharing that. So I really encourage you to put into this, to spend a little time with the Examen. Now, this is a 500-year-old discipline that Ignatius began, and it's a whole different thing. Yes, you're going to love the cheers being someone who stood up for mine and other rights and being cut down for. Yeah, well, it is being in the fight of that which we believe in is always going to bring some bruises, but that does not mean they are not right and well earned. But yeah, it is hard. It's been a fight no matter. And the funny thing is no matter how you come down on this, like where you come down on what you think we should be doing, it's a fight for everybody. It's a fight for everyone. And so I think that just stepping into that alone. But yeah, naming that this has been hard. Naming that you miss connection. Anybody miss hugs? Like anybody that? Like, I mean, it doesn't have to be this, but being able to name the thing we're least thankful for in these days, right next to the thing that we are most thankful for. Because I believe that creates the space for transformation to happen in our lives. I'll tell you, one of the things that I am most grateful for this day is this community that has gathered, that you all have stuck with it over this time, that I get little notes here and again about and encouragements, and those encouragements mean the world to me. So don't stop them. Thank you. I appreciate that. But that we've not journeyed through this alone. And that we, as we continue to unfold in these days, need to know that we're not journeying alone. That's been one of the most powerful things for me, and so I am thankful for this community. And so I hope you'll embrace the Examen a little bit today. That you'll embrace, what's the thing I'm most thankful for on this day. And then what's the thing that I'm most challenged to find thankfulness for? What's the thing I'm least thankful for? I hate coming together on Thanksgiving and giving you homework. That doesn't sound quite right, but I do feel like there is gift in this, and there is that Thanksgiving is not something that we just have a warm chocolatey feeling about, but it is a thing we do, and it is a thing, and it requires us. It requires us as we'll gather around our tables, or we'll gather right here. Maybe this will be the biggest gathering you have today. I don't know, but wherever and however you come together, that you find this time to explore the thing you're most grateful for, and the thing you're least grateful for. Audrey says, I'm thankful for great-granddaughter Riley. Yes, she is such a gift. She's such a gift for her. That baptism was beautiful yesterday. She was, our last week, she was loving it, I think. Sandra, I am both thankful and least thankful for anxiety. It changed my life for the better Yes, and fun. See those, like, that's a beautiful kind of example, I think, of when we examine. And it's not like you didn't know that. I'm sure that you've spent time with that, but it's saying that out loud to a bunch of people and being able to own that in front of the world and being able to own that to yourself. There's gift in that. There's power in it. There's power in the act of thanksgiving. We think about the pilgrims that started this world, that started this 400 years ago, that brought this to that if there's power in that, in this, and the way it changes us, it changes our character, and by virtue of that changes our world. So I'm grateful for our church family. Yes. It feels like the safest place of the week. That is my hope. That is really, I really do believe that the Spirit has been with us, and that that there is a balm that comes each week. It shows up in different ways. It does, but it shows up, and that we're able to exhale a little bit for a moment. Yeah, Sandra, hindsight's a great thing. We can only see, Kierkegaard was great at saying we can only see God's providence in the rearview mirror. Well, he didn't really say it that way, but that's the way I'm saying it. But that we only see God's work in our life looking back over our lives. We can't see it in our current moment. Well, thankful for my life, my family, being safe at home, seeing every day. That's great. Grateful for this group, and grateful for Macy. Yes, Macy's a gift. Fun to see her last night too. So I'm thankful for each one of you. Thank you for sharing today, and thanks for being a part of this. I really do mean it. So I'm going to try and offer you. I want to offer you a gift in these days. Chris and I do. So we're going to try something out. I have no idea if it's going to work, but we're going to give it a whirl. So yes, and it's in the form of a song. Wouldn't you know it? So this is going to be, we're going full John Denver here, plaid and fire, and so there you go. You got to go with your strengths. So, and this is not one of them. So we'll see what happens. But again,
Hi everyone.
We are very thankful. We are thankful for this church community. We're thankful for all of us that have gathered. We're thankful for this journey together to share it with you. So I am very thankful that you're a part of this as well. So this song comes from is actually written for Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman. If you're a boomer, you know this, or if you're a Gen Xer, you know this. And it was written in 1994, and it was sung by Johnny Cash on the show. But it is, and I think there is a way in which I like this song, because not only does it say some things that I like to say to you, but it also harkens to us a time when we were not apart, when we were not where we did not have this malaise of anxiety, when we did not have these to wear these little hair shirts that are a part of us. So you're getting all kinds of love here.
I know. Hi everybody. I love you too.
So all right. So enough about that. So let's try this thing out. We've come to the time in the season when family and friends gather near to offer a prayer of thanksgiving for blessings we've known through the year. To join hands and thank the Creator. And now when Thanksgiving is due, this year when I count my blessings, I'm thanking the Lord He made you. This year when I count my blessings, I'm thanking the I'm grateful for the laughter of children, and the sun and the wind and the rain, the color of blue in your sweet eyes, the sight of a highballing train, the moonrise over the prairie, a old love you've made new. This year when I count my blessings, I'm thankful the Lord He made you. This year when I count my blessings, I'm thankful the Lord He made you. And when the time comes to be going, it won't be in sorrow or fear. I'll kiss you goodbye and I'll go on my way, grateful for all of the years. I thank for all that you gave me, for teaching me what love can do. Thanksgiving Day for the rest of my life, I'm thanking the Lord He made you. Thanksgiving Day for the rest of my life, I'm thanking the Lord He made you. Well, that happened.
That happened. We interpret things differently. I'm thankful.
So I am so glad you're with us and that you spent the very heart of that song is real. I am thankful for each one of you. I am thankful that that God has brought our paths to cross. I am thankful that God has brought us together and that we might share some of this pilgrim's walk, this pilgrim's path with one another in these days. I hope you will find your thankfulness in these days. And that you will dare to encounter that which you are least thankful for. And that all of it, you may know that Chris and I and all of us and every person on this chat, every person here is thankful that that God made you. Peace and grace, my friends. We will see you. We will be for worship. On Sunday, we are actually hanging the greens. It is the beginning of our Advent walk. We will be watching and waiting on the fourth watch. So that's a little bit of a teaser for Sunday. We'll be right here on Facebook Live, and we'll be at 282 Rock Street in that beautiful place. And so hope you will join us then. And 11:11 will be back next week. Have a blessed Thanksgiving. Peace and grace, friends.